All right, Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had a good night rest. I hope you woke up giving gratitude here. We're going to go ahead and see what Spirit wants us to know this morning. I feel like the universe has a surprise for you here, okay? So if you're someone that don't like surprises here, then you're not going to be excited about it. If you're somebody here that don't like surprises, I don't know what to tell you, beloved. But if you do like surprises, you do have a surprise coming in from the universe here. I feel like you've been battling, you've been going back and forth, you've been warring, you've been burdened, you've been challenged, you done been through the ringer, and now it's time for you to have a treat here, okay? Is what I'm getting here. So we're going to see what's going on here. All I ask is for you to tap the screen and share the live. We're going to get the likes up to 5K. Then we're going to get started. We're going to get the shares, at least 10 shares. And then we're going to get started here. All right. Make sure you like. Well, no, this is not YouTube. But make sure you subscribe here, okay? Tap the screen, share the live here as well. I do have live goals, of course, you know, it comes with the territory. And make sure you grab your daily heart meets here. So once we get the likes up where we want them at and the shares where we need them to be at, then we can go ahead and get started. It's all based on you, beloved. All right, I'm here. You know, at the end of the day, it's crazy. This week it passed by so freaking fast, man. It's like almost the weekend already. Yikes. All right, so we got this. We got that. We might use those. Put that there. We got these. All right, Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Thank you, love, for the daily heart meets here. Tap that screen. Share this live. Oh, Lord. I gotta remember to get some more rubber bands. Rubber bands. All right, welcome. Is it Jaya? Welcome, beloved. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for liking the live, sharing the live here. All right, so we got the shares together. We just need to get the likes up and then we can roll on out. Okay, we can get this message here. Some of you guys could be realizing all of that worrying you were doing about whatever situation you got going on in your life here, that you didn't even need to worry because things end up working out in your favor. There's something like that going on for somebody here. You did all this worrying, all of this stressing out, and then the situation still worked out in your favor. It's something like that going on here. So maybe some of you guys are learning that you don't need to doubt yourself, okay? You just need to trust and believe, all right? It kind of reminds me of Mary and Martha when they were waiting on Jesus to come when their brother Lazarus died. They like, damn, you know, Jesus took forever to come. I mean, he's dead and he stinketh, you know? And it's kind of like a lot of you guys could be wondering or learning that God may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. Like, it just be like crazy how it works, okay? And I feel like sometimes the divine be waiting till you kind of just give up. You get what I'm saying? And totally surrender the situation. And then he comes through for you. And to you, it's kind of like you need to exhaust all of your whatever you think you have going on. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like he swoop in, you know, right when you need him to. You be like, Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you for coming through for me at the end of the day here. don't know what I did with that deck, but it also hit different when you don't really have family and friends to depend on and all you have is God. It's crazy how it works. Okay. But we almost there. We got 1.2K here. We getting the shares up, the lot. We got the shares. I appreciate that. So we just getting the likes up here where it needs to be so we can get going here. But yeah. I don't know where that deck is at. Welcome everybody. If you can just tap the screen, share the live, grab your daily heart meets here. We're waiting on the likes to get up to about 5K. Then we're gonna go ahead and get going here. If you are new to my platform, welcome. Make sure you check out my website, healing2express.com. You hit the tab at the top right. You go down to book online. You'll see the services that I do offer. I do make handmade goat milk soap here. So if you are interested in purchasing any of my soap, you can find it on my website. Also, I have merch over there too. So you can definitely check that out. All right. We got so many new projects we're working on. I'm so freaking excited. All right, I found it. Change is good, collective, okay? Sometimes it's a struggle, but it's like once you get in the hang of it, it's like, I don't know, you be so glad that you changed or you allow things to happen the way that they're supposed to happen and you're not forcing things. You know, getting out of that energy of trying to force stuff. You know, when you just actually go with the flow and let things flow, it just seemed like it works out so much better. And, you know, especially if you're someone that likes to overthink a lot, you overanalyze everything, or you watch too much tarot. So it's like based off your situation, you watching multiple readers and one reader saying one thing, another reader saying another thing. And then now you're back in your head, you're back confused again. So it's kind of like, some of you guys could definitely be like codependent on tarot where y'all need to kind of wean yourself off of it where you can start listening to your own intuition, because I'm telling you, some of these energies that have you missing out on opportunities here, beloved. You know, that's just the facts here. You'll be missing out on opportunities thinking that a situation is your situation and really it's not. Or you'll be thinking something is going on and something is not even going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like that type of energy. So you definitely have to be mindful and even have discipline when you are watching, you know, even your favorite reader. You might need to take a break. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, it is what it is here. You don't want to be deceived and you don't want to be missing out on opportunities because you got a lot of outside voices or outside people that you are listening to. Does that make sense here? And it's kind of like, that's why we offer our services, you know, to book a personal reading so that you can get your own energy read. Because if you're going off what you see on the platform, it's multiple people, you know, it's a general message, a collective message. So it can resonate with anybody at the end of the day. That don't mean that it's your personal message. Your situation may be similar, but it's not your situation at the same time. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be careful with that. Okay. Invest in yourself, book a reading, you know, that's an investment within you to help you on your journey. If you got the mindset that, oh, I ain't giving them my money and all that kind of stuff, you already lost out here. Okay. So if you trying to be a winner out here, you need to invest in yourself at the end of the day and stop just getting a bunch of free shit, because a lot of times a bunch of free shit ain't good for you. It may look good, but it's not good for you. Does that make sense here? Everything that glitter is not gold. There's something like that going on as well. All right. So just be, that is so cute. Thank you, love. So it's just, you know, food for thought here. All right. A lot of times these energies be projecting a whole lot. It be their whole situation or somebody's situation that's close to them, around them. And it's like you be thinking, oh my God, what the hell? And they'll have you paranoid out here. You looking out the window thinking somebody's stalking you, and ain't nobody stalking you. It's like crazy work. So you just got to be mindful, beloved, okay? We are playing with spirits here, okay? And if you're not ready for it, you will get caught up or you will get left behind, okay? It's that type of energy here. All right, so we almost at 5K here. I'm just rambling, okay? At the end of the day, so we can get the likes up, get the shares going. We got our mark to 10, okay? I appreciate that. Let's keep it going here. All right. If you just now coming into the chat here, if you can tap the screen, share the live here. All right. So we have a tiger doesn't lose its stripes. Some characteristics never change, and you should be wary of any perception that they have reformed here. Okay. So just understanding that a tiger doesn't lose its stripes here. People tell on themselves, okay? Just if you pay attention, people will tell on themselves, okay? If you petty, they petty too, all right? We also have demons cannot hide their anger with you, okay? Leaning, okay, into the unknown. So a lot of you guys could be in this energy where you're leaning into the unknown here. All right, so we at 5K here. I appreciate you guys for tapping the screen, sharing the live here. All right, so our angel number this morning here is 734. Your angel team is revealing truth, all right, including an understanding of your current situation here through energetic downloads. Take time to unlock these deep insights from heaven and the astral realm here. So your angel team is revealing a lot of truth to you at this time. Are you paying attention? It's that type of energy here, okay? Are you paying attention here? Because I feel like the ethers, the celestial beings are communicating with us. All right, so today is what? I got so much going on in August, I can't even see. Let's see. Okay, I see today's was all right. All right, wow. So we got lost in the crowd here, okay? It says the fear of man is a snare, but the one who trusts in the Lord is protected. Proverbs 29 and 25. Rick Warren observed those who follow the crowd usually gets lost in it. That's crazy. We know these words to be true, but oftentimes we fail to live by them. Instead of trusting God for guidance, we imitate our neighbors and suffer the consequences. Interesting. Instead of seeking to please our Father in heaven, we strive to please our peers with decidedly mixed results. Whom will you try to please today, your God or your associates? Your obligation is not certainly not to neighbors, to friends, or even to family members. Your obligations is to an all-knowing, all-powerful God. You must seek to please him first and always, no exceptions here. It is comfortable to know that we are responsible to God and not to man. It is a small matter to be judged of man's judgment. When we are set free from the bondage of pleasing others, when we are free from carrying others or currying others' favors and others' approval, then no one will be able to make us miserable or dissatisfied. And then if we know we have pleased God, contentment will be our consolation. A timely tip: if you are burdened with a people-pleasing personality, outgrow it. Realize that you can't please all of the people all of the time, nor should you attempt to here, okay? That people pleasing energy is very exhausting at the end of the day. If you've been there and done that, you know exactly what I'm talking about here, okay? So we got lost in the crowd. The fear of man is a snare, but the one who trusts in the Lord is protected here. So the question is, who are you believing in at this time? Okay? Who are you trusting at this time here? Are you allowing fear to overtake you, to paralyze you here, to have you missing out here? Okay. Don't get lost in the crowd here, collective, because the universe has a surprise, a blessing with your name on it here. Okay. Wow. So let's keep going here. All right. I believe we stopped at chapter 12, so we on 13 today. If you just now showing up here to my platform, we've been reading the book of Proverbs here. We started at chapter 1. We're going to go all the way to chapter 31, which ends the chapter here of this book. All right. If you resonate with my channel, you could be someone that has the gift of wisdom, the ability to apply knowledge and insight in very practical ways here, okay? Or you may be discovering that you have this gift here, okay? So, chapter 13. A wise son heeds his father's instructions, but a mocker does not respond to rebuke. From the fruit of their lips, people enjoy good things, but the unfaithful have an appetite for violence. Those who guard their lips preserve their lives, but those who speak rashly will soon be ruined or come to ruin. A sluggard appetite is never filled, but the desire of the delight are fully satisfied. The righteous hate what is false, but the wicked make themselves a stench. Oh, wow. And bring shame on themselves. Righteousness guards the person of integrity, but wickedness overthrows the sinner. One person pretends to be rich, yet has nothing. Another pretends to be poor, yet has great wealth here. A person's riches may ransom their lives, but the poor cannot respond to threatening rebukes. The light of the righteous shines brightly, but the lamp of the wicked is snuffed out. Where there is strife, there is pride, but wisdom is found in those who take advice. Dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a longing fulfilled is a tree of life. Whoever scorns instructions will pay for it, but whoever respects a command is rewarded here. The teaching of the wise is a foundation of life, turning a person from the snares of death. God judgment wins favor, but the way of the unfaithful leads to their destruction. All who are prudent act with knowledge, but fools expose their folly. A wicked message falls into trouble, but a trustworthy envoy brings healing. Whoever discards discipline comes to poverty and shame. Wow. But whoever heeds correction is honored. A longing fulfilled is sweet to the soul, but fools detest turning from evil. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. Trouble pursues the sinner, but the righteous are rewarded with good things. A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children, but a sinner wealth is stored up for the righteous. So a good person leaves an inheritance for their children, leaving a legacy, leaving an inheritance here. But a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. That's where I talk about the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous here. That's what we're talking about here. So a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. All right. But a good person leaves an inheritance here for their children's children here. Okay. A poor, unplowed field produces food for the poor, but unjust sweeps it away. Whoever spares the rod hates their children, but the one who loves their children is careful to discipline them. Okay? Some kids, they don't do good with gentle parenting out here, okay? That's not for everybody, okay? The righteous eat to their heart content, but the stomach of the wicked goes hungry. All right, that was chapter 13 here. The righteous eat to their heart's content, but the stomach of the wicked goes hungry here. Okay, wow, I like it. Thank you, Spirit. So moving on here, we got the Shadow and the Light Oracle deck here we're going to be pulling from this morning. If you just now coming into my chat here, make sure you tap on my screen and you sharing live here. All right. I appreciate the ones that have been doing it, but you just now coming in. All right. Can you tap the screen and share the live and grab your daily heart meets as well? Okay. So the universe got a surprise for you. We got 209 people in the building here. If you have not grabbed your daily heart meet, can you grab your daily heart meets here? Can you tap my screen and can you share my live here? Okay. All right, so absolutely. Come on now. We got, wow, cleanup time. So I feel like there's a cleanup time that's going on here. Something is now being cleaned up. All right. Let me get my cheat sheet out here. Right, we got that one. I think that's the one I'm looking for. Oh, yeah, I want this one too. Okay. Yeah, this one too. Oh, I didn't know already. Okay. I think that's... Yeah, that one too. Okay. All right. I need that one. I can use that one. I need this one, I guess. Okay. All right, so we got cleanup time here. Okay, we got 15 here. So what is that energy in the tarot? That would be the Devil's card here. Okay. So I feel like there's definitely some type of cleanup that's going on at this time. Maybe with some dark energy here. Okay. What's going on with this energy here? Some of you guys could have had to do some type of shadow work here. Okay. It's something about you mastering something with the master number 22. Somebody could have blue hair, or somebody could just dye their hair blue. It's something about somebody having some type of, wow, somebody could have had a voodoo down here. Interesting. All right, so cleanup time. What else is going on here? So you could be having some type of realization about like your potential here, collective. All right, you could definitely be in this energy of breaking free from a lot of things here. We got an important end for a new beginning here. So I feel like something is definitely changing here. I feel like something is definitely working itself out is what I'm getting here. It's something about stability, calm, and groundness here. I feel like you're definitely breaking free from something here. There's a lot of freedom. All right. Chains are falling off. Okay. There's a lot of freedom going on here for somebody. I feel like there's a lot of mastery here. 33. It's something about you releasing your power here. Okay. All right. You could have had a lot of energies that wanted to block that for you. They didn't want you to release your power. They didn't want you to stand in your power. Okay. Let alone releasing it. All right. I feel like the devil never wanted to let you go, but it's something about he's being forced to let you go or something like that here, because you could be a generational curse breaker. You could be breaking a lot of curses at this time. A lot of things are like being dismantled here. Whatever had some type of power or authority over you is now being released here for some of y'all. 555 could be very significant here. There's definitely a lot of changes. 333 could be very significant. And I'm also seeing 444 here. All right. So take what resonate, eat the meat, spit out the bones here. I do also feel like a lot of people are being haunted here. Okay. We got ghost people here. And we have a wonderful idea, the aha moment here. So it's something about you having this aha moment about a situation. It's like you're looking at things from a different perspective. It's like you're seeing how something can work in your favor or how something can pan out for you in something. I don't know what this is here, okay? But I do see that your intuition is definitely popping here, okay? You're definitely tapping into divine principles here. And also, you're using your wisdom, tapping into your higher consciousness here. Okay. Maybe that's something the enemy didn't want you to do. He didn't want you to tap in consciously, subconsciously, whatever. Maybe he didn't want you to have a Christ consciousness here. Okay. You just got to take what resonates here. All right. So let's see. Give me 3 more cards here. Yeah. Look at this. Be your true self. I feel like you're now in this energy because there's an important end, a new beginning happening. I feel like with this new beginning moving forward, you're being guided to be your authentic self, your true self here. The number 8 could be very significant. You could be going through a spiritual awakening here. Okay. The color green, red, white could be very significant, or even black. All right. So you see clearly. You could be clairvoyant here. You're releasing your power because you're now seeing things very clearly. Things are coming together. What's going on here? Yeah, a clear solution. I feel like there's some type of clear solution coming in. Yeah, invasion, boundaries, violates, and dominance here with the power of 3. And we got love is strange here. The signs are with you already. So I feel like you've been getting a lot of signs about a lot of things here that's coming into fruition for you here. I feel like the divine definitely been giving you like cues and stuff like that. You know how some people, they have a hard time believing. So they always ask spirit, can you just send me a sign or something like that here? And it's like when spirit send a sign, they still miss it. Okay. It's that type of energy going on here. So I feel like the universe has been sending you a lot of signs that things are about to be moving forward for you. Things are about to be picking up. It's about to be real quick. Okay. It's about to be real quick. Even down to all of the setbacks that you could have had to experience or delays or, you know, spirit, when is it my time, my turn? Whatever this energy is that you could have been battling with or dealing with here, it's now being dismantled here. Guidance, but where does it lead you? I feel like you had to get into this energy here where you had to step into the unknown and trust, okay, 100%. And now you're going through this aloha healing here, okay? Whoever you are, it's like you're still healing. It just never gets to a point where you're completely 100% healed until you meet your maker, okay? That's when you're going to get your full-blown healing, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, you are healing yourself enough to be able to move forward with your life here. Does that make sense here? Okay. Do I got some people in here that's healing themselves here? Or you just here to be a spectator here, babe? What's really good in here? Okay. I do like a lot of interaction here. So, you know, if I stop what I'm talking about to say, hey, hit the like button, tap the screen, can you make sure you get your daily heartbeats and all this kind of stuff here? Then I'm going to have to do what I need to do because I like reciprocity. I'm not here to be drained or none of that shit. I got some good ass energy. I protect my shit and I put in a lot of hard work to get where I am on today. And I don't want to be around no motherfucking energy vampires that's coming to motherfucking steal my energy, run off with my shit, and think they doing something out here. It's a fucking no for me, okay? At the end of the day. So that's just clarity here. So we all on the same motherfucking page, big baby. All right? So we got the past return for a time. I feel like you had some energies in the past that try to return for a good time or here for a good time, not a long time type energy here. It's something about attempting offer has a high price here. So I feel like whoever you are, because you are doing all of this work, you're investing in yourself here, you're loving on yourself here. The universe like, yeah, I got something for that collective over there. Yeah, you tapping into this ancient wisdom out here, okay? It's something about you tapping into these divine principles here, and it's definitely working out for you here. We got magicking space, clearing time. I feel like you're definitely clearing out a lot of this energy with the word of God, because the word of God is like life. It's like breath, okay? It's a breath of fresh air, okay? Reading the word of God, listening to the word of God, it just wakes up all of the dry things, the dry bones. Can it live? Absolutely. If God speak to it, it's gonna live, or something like that here. It's something about the natural world truly needs you out here. It's like you could be someone that has a green thumb. Maybe recently you just bought new plants. I just bought 3 new snake plants, and they growing like I don't know, they're growing so fast. And then I got a regular house plant. I don't know what that plant is called, but I got that one. I just been buying a lot of plants. I've been feeling guided to buy plants, okay? And I can just tell the energy within the home. It just brings a new energy. It's like a breath of fresh air. And then they're growing like out of control, okay? It's like they're growing so fast, but my kids laugh at me because I talk to my plants. My granny used to do that. She used to be talking to her plants. And it's something about, is it turmeric and eggshells or something like that here? It's like I've been kind of reading up on how to take care of my plants at the end of the day. Like, I don't want to buy them and then they die. Like, that's weird. But anywho, you could be buying new plants or being guided to buy plants for your home here. It also helps with the oxygen, okay? And then it reminds you of the garden, you know, nature, being outside. If you can't get outside, you got a little area where you can go and be all up under your plants. You feel what I'm saying here? But anyway, the natural world truly needs you here, collective. There is truly a powerful energy shift that is taking place at this time here. Yeah, it's time for you guys to be brave here, okay? Overcoming fear, letting that go, and just stepping out. It is what it is here, okay? I feel like you either miss somebody or somebody does miss you. I don't know. But there's a transition to the spirit realm. So for some of y'all, this could be like a passed over loved one here that you could miss a lot. Maybe you've been thinking about if you got passed over relatives here, you know, maybe your favorites, you know, maybe you've been thinking about them in some type of way here, or they've been thinking about you as well. Okay. Wow. Yeah, the signs are with you already. I'm telling you, there's a lot of, I'm telling you, the synchronicity's been synchronicing, man. I've been seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 11, 12, 12. Like, I don't know. Yesterday, I just kept seeing 11, 11. Kept seeing 12, 12. 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 7, 11, 44. It's like, yeah, the universe is talking, okay? I hope you're paying attention. But the signs are with you already. There's a powerful personal growth that's taking place at this time here. We also have holding on way too tight. And then we have calm, aid, chaos. So you could have definitely had some people, yeah, powerful personal growth. You could have had some energies that were definitely trying to hold on real tightly to you here. Or this could have been you holding on too tightly for something here. Take what resonate here. But we do got the star energy coming out here. And we also have the Hierophant energy here. So damn, maybe some of you guys had to heal from some, like, I don't know, religious group or cult covens and things of that nature here. It's like they never wanted you to step into your personal power so that you could receive these surprises from the universe here. It's something about you being the key to something as well. We got time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom here. So I feel like for some of y'all, if y'all using AI, instead of using it, for the wrong shit, you're using it so that you can make some money out here. For some of y'all here, okay, it's time for a change when it comes to learning something new here, okay, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom here. And what did we say wisdom was? The what? Ability? Hold on. Let me get my cheat sheet here. All right. Oh, that's teaching. So you could be a teacher. Hold on. You could be a teacher here, whoever you are. You could be a teacher here. Here we go. So you could be someone that has the ability to apply knowledge and insight in a very practical way. So it's like for some of y'all, maybe some of y'all scared of AI, or y'all watch too many goddamn readers that put in your head that, hey, they creating this bad for you. Well, you pessimistic out here. You like, ah, damn, they creating fake accounts with AI about me, and you missing out on your blessings here. Okay. This ain't going to resonate with everybody here, because a lot of people don't want to hear the truth here. Okay. So moving forward here, I feel like whoever you are, you're realizing it's time for a change here. Okay. You got to stay up to date. Like yesterday, I was out and about yesterday night, and we got what is it? The Waymo or Wevo, or the cars that drive with no people. Okay. No person driving it. Waymo. I think that's what it was called. Like I seen 2 of them. Okay. And I was just like, it's so crazy how the times are changing, and a lot of people are outdated. You get what I'm saying with their stuff here. It's like, it's cool if you just now getting started with something and you're using all the resources that you have. Okay, cool. No problem. But it has to get to a point where you start to upgrade. It's like, for an example, at first we were using VHS tapes. Okay. Y'all remember VHS? I used to always call them VH1s. I don't know why. Maybe because the show VH1. But anyway, the VHS tapes. Okay. And then I believe we graduated to like CDs and DVDs. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like for some of y'all need to probably go back to school. For some of y'all, take classes. You need to update yourself, or something like that is going on here. It's like the technology is moving so quickly here. And even if you're an entrepreneur, it's like you got to get up to date with the stuff here. All right. And I'm learning that in the background. You got to be up to date with shit. Okay. It's like all of this, I just want to be this and that. No, you need to get on board with some shit here. Okay. It's something like that going on. Using your wisdom. Okay, the ability to apply knowledge and insight in practical ways here. All right, using technology here. All right, and gadgets with wisdom, not using it for the wrong thing here. All right, so maybe some of y'all are learning that. We also have breaking dawn. So I'm hearing late in the midnight hour, God is going to turn it around. It's going to work in your favor here. So don't stop praying. Your prayers are now being answered here. Somebody here could have been, bored and stuck. Okay. Something like that here, or this is what people wanted for you, or you were bored and stuck because you got tired of doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, something about sweet memories here. It's like, I don't know, even with tarot cards, like I got a bunch of cards, bro. A bunch. I'm about to start making my own cards because I get tired of people using the same cards that I have. I know they're not created just for me, but I'm just very picky like that. Like I like to have my certain decks, you get what I'm saying, that I like to use. I like to be different. Like I don't have a problem standing the fuck out and being different. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we about to start working on some decks out here where I have my own personal set that I'll use that only I have at the end of the day here. And that is possible to happen. Is something like that going on? All right. So yeah, a miracle is here. I feel like you about to start experiencing a lot of miracles out here. They thought that I think I'm bad and bougie out here. Honey, wait till I get my own motherfucking decks out here. I'm really gonna be bougie out this bitch, okay? We got glamour out here. You could have had some people here that wanted to start drama with you. Like what? Okay. They wanted to start drama with you, collective, because you're the Hierophant energy here. It's like you had some people that didn't want you to lose hope when it came to them, but they're not growing out here. So you gonna lose hope. You're not doing the work. You're not growing. I done gave you a decade of time to get your ish together and you're not moving forward. You're not doing the work. You're not getting it. So I gotta move on. Is that type of energy here? We got collisions of beliefs here, styles, attitudes, and energies here. We also have a time for spirit. I feel like a lot of you guys been spending time with spirit, and spirit just been dropping them downloads on you. Like, babe, you need to do this. You need to get that done. You need to start working on that. You need to get yourself out there. You know, being a hermit is not helping. You know, you done seek me out. I done gave you the answers. You done got the truth about it. Now it's time for you to put in that work. I got a surprise for you, but I need you to get in alignment for it. Does that make sense here? It's like, I don't know. Let me just keep going. All right. So some of y'all could have been healing your heart, you know, from heartbreak. Every time you turn around, somebody coming in to try to backstab you, stab you in your heart, stab you in the neck, stab you in the head. You get what I'm saying? Y'all now coming out of that energy because you are updating your data, if that makes sense here. Okay. You know how on your cell phone, sometimes you got to get updates. Okay. Even with your phone, sometimes you got to upgrade your phone so that you can have access to certain things. Does that make sense here? Like I realize, because I do a lot of Zoom readings and I notice certain people with the background, it'll be like kind of, you know, you can't see the background. It's kind of like foggy, glare, whatever. And I was like, how do y'all do that? So I was looking it up, but my phone, I need to update my phone, bro. I need a new phone. But I'm not like tech savvy. I'm not just materialistic, okay? But I'm learning. All right. So I got to update my phone so that it could be compatible with whatever Zoom is offering in order to have that access to that. Does that make sense here? So it's kind of like God is telling us that we need to definitely upgrade, okay? So that we can have access to certain blessings. Does that make sense here? For some of y'all been doing the work. So you now are going to have access, this surprise that's coming in, whether it's love, money, whatever you've been desiring here, okay, to be successful or, you know, whatever, be a role model or whatever, somebody that people can look up to, however this is going for you. It's now all coming into fruition here. You could also be a teacher here. You may have the skill to convey spiritual truth and principles effectively here. We got what comes around goes back around. So I feel like a lot of things that's coming back around to you guys here. I feel like you got 3 women here that's like looking at you, watching you. Okay. They thought they stole some shit from you or something like that. These bitches here. Okay. Look how they looking here. Okay. They like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, is that what they doing now? Yeah, that's what we doing. So that way it ain't no copycatting out here. If I got my own personal deck, can't nobody motherfucking copycat that shit. Okay? How can you copycat a original deck out here? You can't do that shit. You can go write it on a index card and try to act like you came up with it, but everybody gonna know, hell, I'm gonna know that you got that shit from me and fucking with me, I'm gonna call your ass out. No, bitch, you a copycat. Cause I'm sick of this shit at the end of the day. All this fake ass shit. Nobody know how to be their authentic self. Nobody know how to stand 10 toes down on the fucking downloads that they're getting supposedly from the Most High or whoever the fuck they subscribe to at the end of the day here, and then trying to downplay what the fuck I got going on over here the whole time you biting that shit, trying to duplicate that shit, get that shit out of here. We about to nip that in the butt real quick here so your bitch ass can be exposed out here. All right. So moving on. I am a motherfucking whistleblower. Sorry to tell you that, but I am. Okay. But moving on here. We got working too hard. Okay. So it's no need to be working too hard out here. It's time for a treat. Like I said, it's time for a treat here, collective. We got from death comes a rebirth. You're going through a rebirth here. Okay? Whoever you are, you done died to that old self here. All that people pleasing energy and trying to be like everybody else. You died to that love. Look at these people, intoxicated, distorted view. Okay? Overindulgent, just watching. Yeah. Your sensuality is very beautiful. Yeah, you counting your blessings now, collective. You like, I give gratitude here, spirit. And these people got to back off. They going to have to back the fuck up. I like, what is that, Big Boogie? I said, if he comes somewhere and I'm close, I'm going to see him. I like his hood ass. I like his music. Especially back the fuck up. Okay, so what I'm getting here is you're counting your blessings, and these energies got to back the fuck up here. You understand? They got to back the fuck up. All of this trying to override you and steal from you and do all this weird shit, they got to back up with this weird ass shit here, okay? Yeah, because I feel like whoever you are, you operate out of love. Love is strange here. Okay. I feel like the power of 3 here. You could be working with the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit here. You could be working with your angels, your ancestors here, God himself, however this is going. But these people can no longer invade your boundaries here. And we got, yeah, we here. A lot of you guys are now arriving here. It took you a long time to get to this point. But expansion is here for you. And the universe has a surprise for you here. I'm excited. All right, moving on. So tell me about this cleanup time. Thank you for sharing the live, tapping the screen. If you can help me with these live goals here, collective, okay? This is how we pay the bills out here, big baby. If you can help me with the live goals here, okay? All right. We got one more that we need to receive here, and that will be done with that. I appreciate that. There we go. Let's pin that. Let's see who's going to be a blessing here, okay? All right. So we got 529 people in the building here. I appreciate all you guys for being here. There we go. Thank you. Who did that for me? Aw. I can't even see who sent it, but thank you, love. I appreciate that. Was that divinely guided? I thank you for that. Hell, I can't see it now. Thank you, beloved. Whoever sent that, thank you. All right, so we got cleanup time. What's going on? Thank you for the roses here. Yeah, it's cleanup time when it comes to your inner peace, your creativity here, your personal power here. We got Archangel Uriel here, okay? So I feel like there's a lot of things that's being cleaned up at this time here with the help of the angels. Excuse me, with the help of the angels here. Tell me about an important end for a new beginning. Yeah, your value is going up, collective. Okay? Your value is now going up. We got door to value here. Wow. So you are truly training your aura to attract this wealth here. You're realizing that you have to have this discipline here in order to execute whatever this is that you're wanting, that you have to be in alignment here. It's like people be feeling like if they're not in alignment, that they can just get all these blessings from God. That's not how it works, babe. If that's the case, everybody will be blessed out here. Everybody will be rolling in the dough out here. Okay? It's levels to this stuff here. Wow. All right, so release your power here. Because you closing out cycles. Like this new moon, man, I'm telling you, this new moon gonna be real sweet. This new moon, and it's a solar eclipse. Listen, Linda, this new moon about to be real sweet, bruh. So you got Archangel Ariel, door to value with the world here. You're realizing that the world is your oyster. Like sky's the limit out this motherfucker, okay? You're on your journey here now. A lot of y'all are getting on your right journey, on your path, doing what y'all need to do, okay? You're no longer in this energy of just, accepting anything. It's like you got boundaries, you got morals, you got values. You're realizing that it's working for you. And it's like these people are now haunted, or they were trying to haunt you, but it's like you on your journey. These energies can no longer keep you guys stuck here. Yeah, patience. You in a new timeline. A wonderful idea, a aha moment here. Some of y'all may be realizing one idea can, honey, put you in a whole different bracket here. All right? Financially here. So you guys been very patient here. We got the goddess of the moon. Yeah, be your true self. You're realizing that it's okay to be your true self here, you know? Yeah, you speaking a lot of truth out here. Throat chakra activated. You see clearly. You're very clairvoyant. Or you may have all of the clears. You got some people here. Look at them. They're heartbroken dealing with financial constraints here. Some of you guys could be realizing that you was like keeping yourself back. You know what I'm saying? You was holding yourself back. It's like y'all are so talented and so creative here. Y'all have so much to offer. It's time to tap into your creativity bag so you can get this bag. Thank you, love. So you can get this bag out here. Like, yeah. A clear solution. I feel like you're walking away from a lot of things here because I feel like you're gaining clarity because you okay, hold on. It's a lot, Spirit. Hold on. So you could be realizing that you're the solution to your own problem. Does that make sense here? Like if you're always struggling with money, things of that nature, and God has given you some type of gift or talent, you're supposed to be using that, okay? You're supposed to be using it. Your gifts will make room for you. So it's like a lot of people want to make it seem like because you're getting paid for something or that people are paying you to do something, then that you're a fraud. Like that is so impoverished mindset. Like, how am I a fraud because I'm getting paid for my services here? Like, make it make sense. Do you see where I'm going with this? Is this making sense to y'all? Are we on the same page here? Okay. It's like you're walking away from shit like that. You're like, oh, okay, well, let me just be whatever. You know, it is what it is out here. Okay. If you looking back, I feel like you only looking back to see how far you have come on your journey. I feel like you definitely been in hermit mode. I feel like you definitely are a high priestess. And I feel like you definitely moving forward with your life here. You have a clear solution to your problem here. If you found yourself attracting the same type of men, you realize, feminines, that you got to go within and start loving yourself. Because why do you keep attracting these such, men that don't want to invest in you, don't want to give you nothing, do nothing for you? They out here looking at every skirt that's passing by. They in everybody else's DM. Like, you had to look within yourself here and say, well, maybe I need to raise my vibration. Maybe I need to not, sleep with them on the first night. Maybe I need to court them first or get to know them. You had to realize you had to change some things within yourself so that you can get into alignment with what you truly want. Does that make sense here? And even if you got people coming in and it's not what you want, you don't need to play around with it and act like, oh, it's okay. It's a joke, no problem. No, you need to nip it in the butt day one. If you see somebody getting out of line or somebody's trying to manipulate you or they're triggering you in some type of way that reminds you of something of your past, it's like you need to be able to open up your mouth and say, hey, I don't like this, or this ain't, this making me feel this type of way. You know what I'm saying? And if that individual does not try to correct it or make it better, then you need to walk away. You don't need to try to figure out, oh, is they going to fix it? What they going to? No, you just need to make a decision and move on with your life. Is this making sense here? Instead of waiting for shit to get worse, nip it in the butt. Wow. Yeah, because you got blossoming in abundance coming through for you. Yeah, thinking man with victory here. You're about to have some type of victory here, collective. We got the angel of strength here with the sun. I'm telling you, you about to be extremely, extremely Happy. Okay? I'm talking about this happiness is like a dream come true. A happy family. Healer of the ages. You know, deceit. People gonna be jealous. You know, they gonna be jelly. They gonna be drinking that haterade. But you're gonna be appreciated here. So the divine is now sending in the right people, because I believe we talked about that yesterday. You're going to be connecting with the right group, the right people. Okay. It's like if you always felt like an outcast or you never fit in, you got people that's coming in that's like-minded, such as yourself here. Remember, we talked about saints, disguised as sinners. Okay, we talked about that. That's what's going on here. There's a lot of saints that's coming in that's disguised as sinners. And when I say sinners, I'm talking about more of they don't look like what you're used to. They may not do things the way that you do them, but God reverence them. They're seen in high honor when it comes to the divine. That's like us judging people, you know, judging a book by its cover. Well, God don't love them because they're singing rock music or hard metal. But if you really listen to the words, they're crying out to God at the end of the day. They're not saying, devil, I need you. No, they talking to God. You get what I'm saying? So don't be quick to judge a book by its cover. Or even one of the gospel singers I like is Jelly Roll. I mean, this man got tats all over his face, bro. Like, he looked like he's a Satan worshiper, bro. But this mother lover is extraordinary. Okay. I got to meet Jelly Roll. He is extraordinary. And his testimony is mind blowing. Like, when he start, man, listen, like, you just got to go listen to him, Jelly Roll. Okay. It's like amazing music. Okay. And it's a lot of other people out here. Okay. It goes to show what type of music I like to listen to. Okay. I like all kind of music. But anywho, just don't be quick to judge a book by its cover here is what I'm really trying to get across to you here, because you could have a certain individual come into your life that's really here to bless you. But because you feel like they don't look like, they don't act like, they don't talk like, then you feel like, well, that's not for me. That's not my blessing. And then you miss it because you're having this high expectation of something that doesn't even exist. Does that make sense here? So you dealt with saints disguised as sinners already. So you know what that feel like. You know what it look like. But now the tables are turning and you got vice versa here. Yeah, these are the downloads here. We got Archangel Uriel. Yeah, you're breaking free from these attachments, outdated belief systems. If you were indecisive, you're no longer indecisive about a caring connection. All right. Angel of Balance is here. I'm telling you, romance is here for you. And this romance is going to get you out of your comfort zone. You're going to be like, what the hell? It's also going to help with your creativity. Like, this could be like a business partner coming in for you guys here. I don't want to spoil the surprise. So this could be like a business partner, a friendship that's going to turn into a lover. May turn into a lover out this mother. Okay, you're like, man, listen, that's my partner right there, for real, for real. But anywho, tell me more about this energy here, Spirit. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're recovering from betrayals here. Okay, you're recovering from betrayals. You are not. For some of y'all may not be facing your problems. They won't go away on their own here. So some of you guys could be recovering Okay, others, you could be in this energy where you needed to face the problem. Maybe you found out that you were the problem. You get what I'm saying? Taking responsibility. Maybe you dealt with a lot of stagnation. You are in intelligent rut. Maybe you were in some type of rut here. Open yourself to new ideas. You had to, okay, so there it is, back to that again. So you definitely could have been very stagnated or in some type of rut because you wasn't opening up to new things. Does that make sense here? Like even on my website, like I have blogs, like I didn't even know I had access to do that. I mean, just little things like that. That's just an example. So I get a link a message an email every week. Pretty much it seemed like every day, but it's every week, and it uploads and it posts it for me. You get what I'm saying? The blogs and stuff like that, talking about my goat milk soap and why is it good for your health and how it's healing for you, and it goes into a lot of details. There's a lot of information, but I didn't even know that. But because I was just stuck in the old timeline, I'm thinking that I gotta just keep typing it out and all this kind of stuff. No, they have it now where it's like, it generates for you. You get what I'm saying here? So once again, I just feel like a lot of you guys are coming out of this outdated thinking. And like, I was so shocked to see Jay-Z, bruh, on TikTok. Okay. It's like, if you notice, a lot of these celebrities here, they're on these platforms. Like maybe before it was like a lot of these celebrities was like untouchable. You couldn't reach them. You couldn't get to them. But it's like now they're on TikTok going live, and it's just kind of strange. Okay. I was just kind of shocked, like not Jay-Z on TikTok. Like what's going on? Okay. But anywho, back to the read here. I feel like, yeah, this came out earlier when I did the reading. The 4 Wands. And I mean, the 4 Wands and the Lovers here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's coming in to assist you and get you out of mental entrapment here when it comes to your work. And it's an Emperor. It's an Emperor. You could be in this Queen of Swords energy. You're going to be finding a new career. And you're going to be walking away from something. From your past. So you got an Emperor coming in. We got the 4 Wands with the Page of Pentacles with the Fool card. You got somebody coming in, big baby. It's going to be real sweet. This connection is going to be real sweet. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect, but it's going to be sweet. So recovery is here. Yeah. I feel like some of you guys had to take a break, okay? So that you can heal yourself here. Or you had to take a break when it came to like cleanup time. You had to clean some things up. Some of you guys could have planted seeds here, and it's like maybe you got distracted and you left it behind. Some of you guys are going to be going back to things that you had started and you didn't finish it. Maybe you had that too, that you could have been dealing with. You would start things but not finish them. You get what I'm saying? I know I was a big one. I'll be reading like 6 books in one time, okay? Like it was crazy. I had to get organized. But anyway, I feel like with the Moon in reverse, there's no more secrets here, Divine Collective. All right, that if somebody's coming in for you, they're not here to betray you, love. Yeah, somebody's not coming in to betray you. They're coming in to clean some shit up here. Yeah, the Chariot, they're coming. Somebody could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they can have it in their chart. There's a lot of success coming through, collective. I'm telling you, it's the fucking Emperor. Whoever this Emperor is. So you got a boss daddy out here, big baby. King of Pentacles with the 6 of Swords. What? Not the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Not the Magician. Oh my God. Ooh wee. This is sweet. A new love. Inheritance. A gift of money. You are well deserved and suited for this business, for this love. You've been very determined. It's something about your personality help you to overcome problems or whatever. Yeah, take charge and take action. Yeah, you in your personal power. And I feel like this masculine is coming in towards you, or this is you in this good ass energy. I feel like this offer is either here already or it's coming. Yes. Yeah, this is actually somebody that's been watching you for a while. So this is somebody that's coming in towards you that's like a boss daddy. That's been watching you. And this is your new cycle collective. The world with a star. It's like somebody has seen something come full circle for you. And they view you as this star. This is somebody that's very attractive to you. They see that you're being celebrated. They also could know that you could have experienced a lot of disappointments and dissatisfaction too. And they want to get on the path, yeah, when it comes to your past. Like somebody's coming in to like make things better. You know what I'm saying? Make things make sense. If that makes any sense here. It's like you're going to be able to put your minds together. Like what is it? Great minds think alike. It's something about putting your thoughts or ideas together or something like that here. This is going to be a very powerful relationship here. Wow. But this is a wish coming true. The star. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You about to get reciprocity, and this is your justice. Wow. Yeah. Because I feel like yeah, that's the truth. I feel like in the past, you could have definitely felt left out in the cold here, felt defeated, and that's the truth here. Yeah. But now, you know what I'm saying? Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups here. Yeah. Somebody's coming in to help you with your burdens here, to help release them or something. Maybe you were overcommitted to a lot of things here. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Whoever this, yeah, Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah. You have some type of advantage here. Yeah, with the Six of Wands. Wow. So yeah, so somebody's definitely coming in, a boss daddy energy here to work with you, clean up some shit here. Yeah, they're going to commit to you too. All right. They see your value. This is somebody that actually sees your value and a porting in. A new beginning is now starting here. All right. Yeah, the Hermit here, Four of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be coming out of Hermit, or they're coming out of Hermit. So somebody's been watching you for a long ass time, bro. And now they're coming towards you. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment is here. Yeah, King of Swords. It's like you and this person, like when I be thinking of like twins, like twin flame, to me, this don't have nothing to do with books, okay? It seemed like this energy is like a twin. It's like, yeah, think alike. It's like y'all may even say certain things alike, or you will if you haven't met this energy yet. It's like, I don't really know how to explain it. It's just like, it's like that's your twin. It's something like that going on here. And it's like this also could be your like soulmate or something like that. It's something about soulmate energy coming through. But this is somebody that's coming in that's definitely going to be like very protective over you. You're going to feel very secure with this energy. This is just going to be a very beautiful connection here, whether it's business or romantic here. And I feel like you're going to be extremely happy. Because whoever this is that's coming in, they could be very intelligent as well. It's kind of like, how can I put this? It's like you're going to be like piggybacking off each other. It's something like that going on. I feel like the reason why this energy is all over the place here, because a lot of y'all need to ground y'all energy. It's real scattered. Y'all might need to ground your energy. It's real scattered. I'm getting like multiple storylines in one. Yeah, it's going to be successful. Because this person sees your value. Like you got, if you a woman, you got a man coming in, okay, that sees your value and they want to work with you and be with you, okay? They're going to invest in you. Like this is not going to be somebody that just does a lot of talking. Like they're going to do action and then do the talking. And then you probably used to people just, I don't know, the opposite, doing a lot of talking and no action. But it's like now you got somebody coming in that's going to take the action and then talk later or something like that. So that's what I'm saying. The tables are now turning. So it's like you're going to have to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Like trust the process here. Now, of course, you're going to have say so, but it's kind of like this is a man. Does that make sense here? Maybe you were not used to dealing with real men. You were used to dealing with cowards, okay? So when you see a man actually taking action, you can't be like, what you doing? You didn't ask me. You didn't tell me. You did da. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes he going to take the action and then talk later, okay? It's that type of energy here. Wow. Now that's for somebody. 3 of Wands. I'm telling you, something about to take off here. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. You ready, big baby? You ready, big baby? You ain't ready for this surprise. You like, universe, slow down. I didn't know you was going to answer that prayer like today or something like that here. 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands here. Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, 7 of Wands here. Honey, the divine is blocking out these burdens here, Divine Collective. The burdens is over now. You're now releasing your power. Yep, because you walked away from all of these people from the past here. Whatever decision you recently made here was very beneficial for somebody here. Yeah, you're going to be celebrating. Or you're in this energy of celebrating here. Because you have overcame the past people that kept rushing in trying to hold on to your energy. For some of y'all, this could be, exes, family members, you know what I'm saying? Whoever these people were that was trying to hold on to you or hold you back. They're no longer about to have access to you if they already don't have access, okay? It's like you just embarked on your journey alone. And it's like now the divine is bringing in the right people for you. You could have had the people from your past trying to haunt you and make you feel bad for leaving them behind. Yeah, because you decided to stand on your own, independent. You stand out. And this is why whatever this is that's coming in for you is coming in for you. Yeah, intense friendships, loving family, joy, inner peace, the beginning of great love. Follow your heart and your instincts. Let your guard down and open your heart. You can trust this person. You will find your soulmate. Count on your friends. You got new everything coming in, collective, literally new. Okay? All because you decided to be solo dolo and go on your journey that God was calling you to. Now he's sending in a helpmate and all kind of good stuff that's coming in. And these people are being haunted by you. Whatever you said to these people from your past, they're being haunted. Because I feel like you were giving advice or you were talking to these people, or however this is going here. You were telling them the right thing here. You were giving from an empty cup. Like whoever you are, your cup is full. It's overflowing. So when you're doing something, you're not giving from an empty cup, like crabs in a bucket mentality. It's something about you doing something here very professional or something like that. So now these people are haunted looking at you and they feel defeated. Okay, because they didn't listen to you. They felt like you didn't know what you were talking about, or who are you and who do you think you are and all this kind of stuff. They were worried about the wrong shit. And that's the truth here. Ace of Swords. So you got people that's upset because they juggled you. You got people upset because they didn't listen to you. You got people upset that was in competition with you because they're realizing they can't compete where they don't compare. You got a lot of people in the 5 of Cups here because, yeah, the wheel is turning in your favor now. Like, what you thought this was? That the collector was just going to stay in the 9 of Pentacles forever? That nobody was going to see them for who they are? That nobody was going to want to marry them and take care of them and sweep them off their feet? Like, what did you really think this was here? Well, they about to find out or something like that. It's been a long time coming, man. They about to find out real quick that this ain't that. The Queen of Pentacles is a wife. A King of Pentacles is like a husband. Like you're meant to be somebody's wife or somebody's husband here. Now, granted, if you don't desire that, then that's not for you. But if that's a part of your heart desire is to be in a very healthy relationship, then that's what you're about to receive here. Wow. You got people that want to apologize to you now. They're so obsessed with you. But Archangel Michael got his foot on the devil's neck here. And I feel like a lot of you guys do too. A lot of this stuff is going back to these people. And they're now in a mental entrapment because they were trying to stop and block your money, your love life. And now you about to get double for your trouble here. They not blocking shit no more, okay? You're sitting on your throne here. And a lot of people are depressed because they were not open to unconventional ideas. Your ideas. Maybe your ideas are unconventional. You get what I'm saying? They wasn't open to your ideas, so now they're missing out. Somebody else that's like, I don't know. That's like saying you like tarot. It's like, what if you find somebody that don't even believe in tarot or don't want you to watch tarot? You get what I'm saying? They feel like it's the devil, it's witchcraft. Then that's not your person, especially if you're a reader. So I feel like whoever this is that's coming in for you guys, if you enjoy certain things, they're going to enjoy it as well. You understand? That's how you know. Like, damn. Okay, yeah. You know, yeah. Yeah. You know how we be doing that. Yeah. So yeah, the truth is not as it seems. However, do not be paranoid or imagine problems, cheating, and deception cause divorce or the end of a relationship. Friends betray you with slander and gossip. Bad advice serves someone else's needs. Possible loss of faith in medical, professional, religion, or educational institutions here. Hierophant in reverse. A lot of these people are in the Four of Cups here. They judge the book by its cover. You were open to unconventional ideas, and these people were not. They were too religious or too whatever. And now look at you. You know what I'm saying? You in the Ten of Cups, Sun energy, Ace of Wands energy. Why these people are feeling some type of way out here. It's like for some of y'all doing better than the Christians out here, the religious folks out here. I ain't gonna say Christians, I say the religious folks. But I already said it, so take what resonate. You in this Sun energy, Ten of Cups, and this Ace of Wands here. Because you truly believe that anything is possible. Like you believe the word of God here. And a lot of people, they act like, oh, you know, I go to church every Sunday. I'm there every Wednesday. I'm on every board. I'm deacon. I'm minister. I'm evangelist. I'm whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they still doing bad out here. But they working for God. Don't you know that sometimes you could be working for God and be fired at the same damn time? If you're not spending time with God and building your own personal relationship, whatever you think you're doing out here, it doesn't even matter. You will be thinking that you're working for Source and you're not. You're fired. So I feel like whoever this King of Cups is, they're under judgment here. Because they did something real foolish towards you here. You the High Priestess here. This is somebody that thought you was weak out here. This is somebody here that thought that, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't who you said you were out here. Yeah, they thought you were weak, High Priestess. And they tried to end you, Death card. They tried to have you stuck. They tried to have you in this Three of Swords so that they can steal from you. Yeah, somebody here made a decision to do this here. They collaborated with a group of people, and now all of these people are going through a tower. This could be like an old church you used to go to. There's a tower going on with this church. Broken relationships here. Natural disasters. Grieving. Okay, a lot of grief could be going on with these churches here. It's like God is now pulling the carpet from up under these people. I'm also picking up a lot of these churches are losing their members. A lot of these churches could be losing their members here. Like people just leaving. Like, I don't want to be here no more. Something like that. And say like if they got these mega churches and they still paying on the mortgage, you know what I'm saying? And like they could be panicking here. A lot of the preachers keep panicking because they're trying to figure out how they going to pay the mortgage or how they going to pay for this church if the people are leaving. I don't know, y'all. Hold on. I got to grab something here. Tap that screen. Share the live here. Bro. Broski. Oh, man. So it's just a lot going on, y'all. Just be mindful. I just feel like a lot of people just waking up. You know what I'm saying? They're waking up. That's why you got to build your own relationship. All right, moving on. Tell me about this patience here. I appreciate you for being here. Is that James? Thank you, love. Yeah, look at that. The devil. All right. So it's something about greedy, materialistic, a selfish person here. Okay. A wonderful idea. The aha moment. Patience here with the devil. Why is the devil here? The King of Wands here. Who is this King of Wands? They're in the Nine of Swords here. Because they took some type of leap of faith here and now they feel weak. Okay. Who is this King of Wands? This is a leader here. Okay. I'm telling you, this is a leader. Somebody a part of a cult, a coven. They could have been trying to steal your ideas, Divine Collective. Like, I noticed, yeah, they feel defeated because get that shit out of here, okay? I feel like, too, I used to go to a church and, bro, I swear this preacher was watching my readings, bro. Because when I come to church on Sunday, why are you talking about the ancestors? Or why are you talking about certain things that, like, the tarot world talks about if you're not watching it? You get what I'm saying? That's why I read, yeah, some people, they tell on themselves. Y'all remember that came out? When I was just waiting on y'all to tap the screen and share the live. Yeah, people telling themselves here. It was like this preacher was really like talking about like stuff on the tarot. Like, you know, then he tried to break down the high priestess and it was like he was trying to correct me what I was saying. It was kind of weird. And maybe other people didn't pick up. They was like, hey man, you know, and all this kind of stuff. But I'm looking like, what? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's like, why is your sermon sounding like a tarot reading? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was that type of energy, bro. It was kind of weird, but this energy is feeling defeated now. Why do they feel defeated? Yeah, Lovers in reverse here because I feel like these investments are going down the drain. They're going to be in the Five of Pentacles here. A lot of these churches going to be filing chapter 13s and bankruptcy here. You know, shit going to be, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be losing a lot, these people, because they did it for greed. This is the devil, okay? This is the devil. This is not God's work, okay? This is the devil's work. It's something about power, abusing power, using the saints as slaves or something like that, like having them do all the hard work, or it's something like that going on. Well, whoever this leader is here, they're defeated. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Lovers in reverse to the Five of Pentacles here. Okay? It's like they were being patient here. They thought they had a wonderful idea or aha moment to link up with the devil. Dark secrets, sexual addictions, overspending, substance abuse here. Compulsion here, being very compulsive. Judging people by their values and not their outside appearance. So this could have been a preacher that could have, you know what I'm saying, judged you, collective. If you was going to this church here, they could have judged you because you didn't have, you know, the big house, the big cars, and you didn't have a husband, and, you know, you had about 3 or 4 kids, 5 different baby daddies. Take what resonate here, okay? They judged you. And now they're looking at you and you're a seating above these people here. Wow. What's the Five of Pentacles here? So that's a side note. I don't know who that's for. That ain't for. Yeah, look, money. They thought they had an aha moment on how to get this money out here. This was an illusion. And now it's being exposed. This could be like PPP loans here. They're heartbroken about this new beginning because they were out here stealing and now they can't steal no more other people's creativity. Maybe that's why Jay-Z was on TikTok. He trying to get some money out here like everybody else, okay? These people are realizing that they have joined these cults and these covens here and it's not what it cracked out to be, is what I'm getting. They're actually weak out here. Strength in reverse. Somebody was definitely tempted to abuse their power and to take immortal actions here. They were their own worst enemy. Somebody has a weak character, or they're very pessimistic, or they have a pessimistic attitude. They have a lack of courage, loss of opportunities, personality flaws, cause disaster in both love and business, angry outbursts, lost composure, compromise your reputation. Beware of selfish energies here. Yeah, these people are in the Nine of Swords, Four of Cups here, and they're looking at you, Empress. You the whole goddess of the moon out here, man. You be your true self. So by you being your authentic self is bringing in a lot for you. And you got a lot of people, a lot of people out here that is really going through it because of you. But it's always been you. They didn't want it to be you. Does that make sense here? If this is resonating, drop your favorite emoji if you can. Send some roses here if this resonates with you. It's like you've just had a lot of people overlooking you because of your outer appearance. Once again, I'm getting the energy of these are saints or sinners disguised as saints. And you could have fell into the trap. And now you're being set free, and you're also setting other people free. It's like a lot of people don't want to stand up because, oh, they're a man of God or whatever the case may be. But I feel like whoever you are, it's not that you're being disrespectful. I feel like respectfully, you say what you mean and you mean what you say. So if you're called to talk about something, say something, you're going to do it. And God got your back. Tell me why. Yeah, Empress. I feel like you got wounded. Some of you guys could experience a lot of church hurt with these sinners disguised as saints out here. You could be realizing that, you know what I'm saying, you get more help from people outside of the church and you give into this church. You dedicating your life and you're there every Sunday for Sunday school to teach students, and you was dedicated only for this church to betray you or backstab you in some type of way. This ain't gonna resonate with everybody, but this is for somebody here. Yeah, Two of Swords here. It's like, honestly, it's like it was starting to close off your heart. Like continuing to get wounded by people that you thought was for you. Wow. Yeah, you was like crying over spilled milk. Like everybody you came into contact with, like what the hell, they were breaking your heart or something was going on here. Yeah, you were working with these people taking action. You made a choice here to let the tower fall. You realize that these people were in competition with you here. And now they're under judgment. You know how some men, they feel like women shouldn't preach or they shouldn't teach or they just need to be a first lady and sit down and be quiet and look pretty? You had these people in competition with y'all. And I get it, there's no perfect church, but I don't know. I'm getting off of that. Moving on. Tell me about throat chakra. I'm telling you, the high priestess here. Spirit said, no, I'll keep talking about it. Spirit said, nah, keep talking about it. Okay, you on the right track, high priestess. Page of Cups with the Temperance here. It's like whoever you are, you've been this way since you were a child. Very intuitive here. Very skillful here. You could be a people's person. But you see things clearly because you have the clairvoyance here. Like, you're not going to learn about the clears in church. You're not even going to read about it in the Bible, okay? I don't feel like they talk about the clears, not with using this word, if I can put it that way. Yeah, you have a whole new perspective here when it comes to family, friends, love relationships here. You're realizing that you have all the material possessions you need. Some of y'all gonna be purchasing a new home here. There's a lot of great changes in store for you here. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Wow. Because you're now collaborating with the right people. Yeah, you're walking away here with the Eight of Swords from this mental entrapment because you now have a clear solution here. Yeah, you're taking a leap of faith, and I'm telling you, a lot of people are dealing with a lot of anxiety because you're taking a leap of faith, and they're realizing that it's a missed opportunity to be around you, work with you. A lot of people are heartbroken and can't steal from you no more. That's over now. Okay? There's a lot of endings happening. There's a lot of endings happening here. People can't steal from you no more. Wow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the share. Thank you for the roses. Wow. I guess a lot of people don't know what to do since they can't steal anymore. Excuse me. Confirmation here. Because I feel like the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just here. It's like they want to keep taking our money and taking from us and stealing from us. And I feel like Spirit is just tired of that. Because we're the ones doing all the work. Why do we have to suffer and be, you know what I'm saying, broke, miserable, can't pay our bills because we doing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just take what resonate here. If you read about a lot of the prophets, not all of them, but most of them, they had a lot of money. They were very successful, very abundant. Okay? It's like we shouldn't have to be suffering out here, begging and shit. But anyway, moving on. It's like I was a faithful tither. Literally, I was faithful. Like there was times I would give when I didn't have it to give. Like my paycheck was just enough to pay what I need to pay. But I would definitely like take that leap of faith and just trust God. But it was a lot of naiveness there too. But I mean, God bless because it's all about your intentions, your heart. But it was kind of like it got to a point where, you know, I needed something. And it's like, you know, I'm at this church and I'm giving, I'm here, I'm dedicated, I'm driving an hour to get here, an hour back home, that's gas, everything, you know what I'm saying? And then when I'm in need, you telling me that, oh, we're shut down, we're not helping nobody, we're not giving. But then the next Sunday, you come out with a big ass check for, you know, somebody that's across the world. It's like, what? You know, that type of energy here. And it's like, since I don't go to church anymore. So it's like I have a relationship with God. Like I read my word, I do what I need to do. I'm in alignment here. Okay. I don't have to invite nobody to church. I can tell them on the spot. Okay. I don't have to wait to go to church to pray for somebody. I can pray for them on the spot. It's that type of energy here. Like my gifts are not only bound to the church. Does that make sense here? And a lot of times when Jesus, like talking to people, like he wasn't in the church. He wasn't always in the synagogue. He wasn't always at the church. He was walking through somewhere. He healed the man in the graveyard. Like it's about getting out the box. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people probably didn't like that about you because you're someone that gets out the box or you do shit differently, but you get really good results or something. It's something like that here. It's like I've been doing honestly like so much better, like, since I walked away. And anywho, what else? Yeah, the devil. Okay, the devil. Satan tempting humans to sin. Yeah. King Feathers. Okay, this King of Pentacles energy here. Somebody's very fucking toxic. Whoever this leader is here. There's a leader that's very toxic out here, bro. Actually, that's the King of Swords. The feathers is the swords. So there's a King of Swords, that's the devil. This could be very surprising to a lot of people that this leader is toxic. They may come off like an emperor, like they're the star, like they're healed. Yeah. But I feel like with you, it's like they couldn't tempt you. Because you could be someone like that sits at the feet of Jesus. Like Martha was busy tending to the people, but Mary, she sat at the feet of Jesus here to get the messages here. And I feel like somebody, like you had a lot of people trying to block your relationship with God here. You had a lot of people trying to condemn you and make you feel like because you're not doing this or you're not doing that you're not of God here. Okay? The energy is now shifting here. All right? Yeah. It's like they really wanted you to be in the Five of Pentacles here or the Five of Cups. Like, what? The prodigal son. Like they wanted to make you feel like God abandoned you or he left you out in the cold. The whole time you a whole prophetess out here, a whole leader. Okay? You're here to guide people to the promised land. Milk and honey. It's like you're here to guide people and show them the way. But whoever this King of Swords, the devil energy is here, it's like, I don't know, they were keeping people bound. So you had a whole leader that was in competition with you? Somebody that had more than you? You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to materialistic things, but whoever you are, it's like you may have less, but you're rich in spirit. You may not have a lot, you know what I'm saying? No big car and big house and all this kind of stuff. Big jets and shit like that. But it's like you're content with what you have. Yeah, and you had a lot of people jealous of you. Like literally. Not only your family, you had external people that were very jealous of you. It's like whoever you are, you have changed a whole lot. So a lot of people may not even be able to recognize you. Like I was looking at old pictures and I didn't have locks then. And I was like, this is so crazy, the transformation, bruh. But anywho. Yeah. It's something about the Ten of Pentacles here. Like you had people, ooh. So whoever this leader is here, they wanted to block your inheritance here. They wanted to block your Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Interesting. So with the Ten of Pentacles here, this is God promised to Abraham. All the land that you see, I will give to you and your offsprings here. Yeah, it's something about your work here, man. Yeah, somebody tried to steal your birthright, but they got caught doing this here. Wow. Tell me more about this leader over here with the devil. Tell me more about this leader here. Yeah, they're in the Four of Cups here. I'm telling y'all, this must be somebody that watches. Look at this here. This leader is in the Four of Cups here. This devil energy with the King of Swords. It's like they took some things for granted here. And now they're being exposed here with the moon in reverse. When it comes to like projects and things like that, their investments here. There he is again, the King of Swords. Yeah, they're in the Nine of Swords here about some type of offer or investment here. I don't know who this King of Swords could be for you guys here, so y'all got to take what resonate. What is this Hierophant? Yeah, the moon, y'all. What? It's like somebody wanted you to conform to something or follow some type of rules here. Yeah, but it was not successful. Six of Wands here in reverse. Somebody could be getting bad reviews or no recognition at this time. Success is blocked. Just seeking praise and fame here. Yeah, the Seven of Cups with the Six of Swords here. Something was a bad idea. Yeah, something ain't working. Eight of Pentacles in reverse when it came to the Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles to the Page of Swords. It's like whatever somebody did over here, it's not working. Somebody could have a negative aspect of perfectionism. Somebody could lack skills or they're very sloppy. And they're looking at you and it's like you're in the Page of Pentacles, but you're also in the Ten of Pentacles here. Wow. Tell me more about this King of Swords here. Devil energy. Yeah, it's something about making a choice to not walk away. It's like they're trying to fill some type of void. So they could have been closed minded or unclear or poor or negative thinking here. Yeah, the Eight of Swords to the Devil. And you could be the High Priestess here, or this is a dark practitioner that's in the Five of Pentacles. They're not being celebrated at this time. They need some type of closure. They're refusing to let something go. They don't want a tower to hit. But the new beginning is here now. Ace of Cups here. So this could be like, I don't know if this is like work for y'all, what this is here, who this leader could be. I don't know who this leader is. This could be an old job, a job you left. Tell me about this energy. Yeah, this is something that's going on in a distance from you because somebody was stealing. A main male. Yeah, great fortune, sudden wealth here. They're now in despair about all of this. Yeah, but this is the journey they took. It's something about a home. I don't know if they stole a home or what's going on here, y'all. Let me see. Tell me about this main male here. This is like the main corporate or something here. This could have been somebody that was attacking you in some type of way. Like, you'll be surprised that people that got money and like the stuff that they do in the background to try to ruin other people's lives here. I feel like somebody is now being exposed here. Yeah, they could have paid somebody here, a King of Cups here, a lot of money. I don't know if they paid them to do something to you or if this is like a hitman energy. But something, yeah, something about an investment here. They thought they were going to get some type of victory, or they could have paid somebody to slow you down to stop you. What? Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles to the Sun. What's going on with this energy here? Who is this main male? Bro, the King of Swords. In reverse. So somebody's like a narcissist here? That's in a distance from you? We got the Lovers here. It's something about a choice that this King of Swords made that's not the Devil again. Something is not moving forward here. Devil energy. And they got to let something go, or they got to let you go. Because there's no competition. You done already completed a cycle, and they're now in the Nine of Swords here. They juggled. Yeah, the Moon. Yeah, the Four of Wands. Yeah, the Five of Cups with the Three of Wands here. Something about money. It's a missed opportunity here. Wow. I appreciate you guys for being here, tapping that screen, sharing the live here. Tell me about this energy here. What's going on? Yeah, the Nine of Cups here, the Death card, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles here. So something is going on in a distance here. Something could be ending. Whatever used to be somebody's wish fulfillment, something is now over. The Death card. Yeah, the High Priestess here to the Queen of Pentacles. Because I feel like somebody was stealing from you. And this could have been going on for a long time. They were putting in this hard work here. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Whoever this is here, they're losing a lot. This could be a group. They're all in the Eight of Swords here now. Whoever this King of Swords is here, some type of cult leader, coven, whatever. Somebody's in despair because something is over now. Yeah, the Page of Cups to the Queen of Wands here. This could be like somebody's baby mother. That watches you. Eight of Wands. They may watch you online. They feel defeated here. They feel betrayed. And that's the truth here. For some of y'all, this could be family. Take what resonate. Y'all could have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your family here. That's very toxic. This could be like a brother, a father-in-law, a brother-in-law here. Or this could be an ex-lover. But somebody here is feeling defeated, betrayed, a Queen of Wands energy, Page of Cups energy. What's why? What's going on? Yeah, because they're blocked now. All right, so this is a bunch of gang stalking here, trolling, things of that nature. This shit is coming to an end now. Yeah, when it comes to your work, them trying to block your work. You know what I'm saying? It's a no-go. They can't, cycle is over. They can't do this no more. Like, it's finally over. What's this thief? Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse. They got to move on. Yeah, they're not receiving nothing. Yeah, whoever this King of Cups in reverse is here, that was trying to emotionally manipulate some stuff here. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse here. This could have been a couple. You could have had multiple people working against you. Like, this is like on a corporate level or something like that. I'm also hearing that, I don't know what this is here, but I'm hearing that there's an investigation that's going on here. So, like, if there is something going on and you were supposed to be receiving something or getting something, and these people were blocking it because they work in these positions and they felt like they had the authority to do that, I feel like they're getting caught up here. These people could already be dealing with legal issues here. Yeah. Yeah, for stealing. They were trying to get away with something. I don't know if somebody tried to rush in towards you. Wow. What's the Seven of Swords to the Chariot? Queen of Swords to the five. Yeah. I feel like you caught these people or this person or whatever this is here. They're realizing they can't compete where they don't compare. They got to move on because something is over. They can't lay to rest your new opportunities or have you in a mental entrapment. These group of people here, Three of Cups, they got to walk away. Hierophant energy. I cannot make this up. I don't know who these people are. This coven energy here. They were trying to lay to rest your opportunities or, people loving you or seeing you for who you are. If this is work here. Yeah, they're in the Eight of Swords here, this group. Because they got to walk away. Eight of Cups here. Like, this ain't that. With the Hierophant here, like, this ain't that, bro. This ain't that, sis, or something like that here. What's going on here? What they walking away from? This is like a religious group, cult, or coven here. Yeah, because Archangel Michael is here for you. Like, whoever you are, God dispatch your angels to protect you. They're in your blind spots here. And this is why the cycle is completely over. This group can no longer do whatever they were doing. These are a group of men that's in the Nine of Swords, juggling behind the scenes. because they're blocked from the community. So say once again, if these are like troll energies here, a lot of these fake accounts that they were creating, because a lot of people were like complaining about it. And I feel like maybe, this was going on, say on TikTok or YouTube or whatever social media platform you're on, and it was a lot of gang stalking, a lot of trolling, a lot of duplicating your goddamn website or whatever this is that they were doing here. The cycle is now closing out. It's like these people are being put out the garden. And then when Adam and Eve had to leave the garden, I believe it's the seraphims God put outside of the gate. So it's like your angels are definitely like at the gate. These people can't get through no more because you're now ascending. So that means like your protection is going to be more intense here. Wow. Because I feel like whatever this is, it was a lot of temptation going on. It's like you had a lot of energies trying to tempt you to do stuff or get caught up in stuff, or it's something like that. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like these people are heartbroken because they're under judgment. A lot of these energies are heartbroken. They're under judgment because the cycle is closed out. Yeah, they took a leap of faith to do this and collaborate, to put out some type of illusion here. Yeah, but you're the star. You're healed, and that's why the wheel is turning in your favor. You're in the Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups here. I feel like you survived a lot here, collective. A lot of people don't survive gang stalking, okay? A lot of people don't survive it. If you notice, if you've been watching, a lot of people end up committing suicide because of it. But if you experienced that and you overcame it, wow, you got a big blessing coming in, a surprise from the universe. The star, the wheel of fortune, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Wands with the sun. You're about to be extremely happy. The sun card is the happiest card in the deck. And I feel like this great, this sudden wealth and this great fortune is coming to you. And this is why these thieves are in despair, because they know that this shit is coming to you. It's yours. They were stealing from you. Wow. Yeah. The Nine of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles with the High Priestess here. When it comes to your investments, these people can no longer steal your creativity. Okay? Whatever this is here. The Strength card. They wanted you to be in the Five of Pentacles here, getting karma. Somebody wanted to like swap with you. They wanted your blessings to come to them, and then you get their bullshit here or something like that. Yeah, but there was some type of investigation here that happened, and there it is. They go that tower. Something blew up in these people's faces here. Wow. Is this resonating with anybody? Okay, what is this? Somebody's in the Five of Cups here about this tower. Something is now crumbling. A foundation is crumbling. Something is crumbling here. There's a sudden insight about what's been going on in the background here. Wow. Yeah. When it comes to this work. Yep. You get to move on. All right. You're moving on here, collective. Wow. Thank you, love. You are now moving forward here. And somebody's burdened, watching, because they know you got this Two of Cups here. You have a whole new perspective here. Yep. Look, the Emperor coming in towards you. Yeah. Because I feel like you're still standing and you're going to be expanding on a new path, taking action. King of Pentacles, King of Wands is in the Nine of Swords here because they juggle. For some of y'all, this is exes or ex-bosses or ex-friends or whoever the fuck these people are. They're realizing that they can no longer block you within a community here. So if this got anything to do with like online and you had a lot of people in the background doing a lot of weird shit here, they're realizing that they cannot do that anymore. You get to move on. Yep. Page of Wands, a new journey, a new path. Good news. Yeah, Three of Wands, be expanding. It's kind of like you were being initiated like right before these people's eyes here. It's like the divine was allowing these people to do the most here so that he can get the glory here is what I'm getting for somebody here. Wow. So that's what's going on with that King of Swords and that devil energy. These people are getting towers and they're under investigation and they're losing their credentials here. Okay. Wow. So back over here at the ranch here, we got the Temperance here, the Five of Cups with the Queen of Cups here. Tell me about this Five of Cups here. The Emperor. What's going on? This King of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords. And the Three of Wands with the King of Wands in reverse now. Wow. So whoever these energies are here, these people are like the prodigal sons here, okay? It's like they got their inheritance and instead of like in making investments here, they went and spent all their money. After he had spent everything, there was a severe famine in that whole country and he began to be in need. So there's a lot of people out here that's in need. The King of Swords in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse. These are karmics here for sure. Seven of Swords here. And then we got the Emperor with the Three of Wands here. So these are definitely people that's in a distance from you that was trying to work against you, trying to steal from you, or they stole from you and now they can no longer steal from you. Something has truly backfired. These are very rigged people, okay? They're not getting their wish fulfillments here. They don't feel, you know what I'm saying, safe out here. They don't have any protection. They're not secure. Something is definitely slowing the fuck down. Yeah, and they're in deep regret here. For some of y'all, this is your family. They're wounded now watching you, okay? Because they try to take your inheritance or manipulate your finances here. You know what I'm saying? Now they overwhelmed, heartbroken. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse here. For some of y'all, this is your family. This could be like an aunt. If you always had like family members that was in competition with you, it's like because they already knew that you had the potential to be great out here. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they try to manipulate you to make you feel like you were not enough. They were purposely trying to exclude you out of things here because they were very envious of your potential here. Wow. So if you always felt like you were the stepchild in your family, like your mother, your father, it's like they treated you like you were the stepchild, like you didn't belong with the family. They were always trying to manipulate you, or they were happy when you were lacking resources, when you were going through, or you're homeless, or you need groceries in your house. It's like they were getting a kick out of it. They definitely abused their power here when it came to you. They were also jealous because these family members got untapped potential or something like that. Very tricky energy, trickster spirit. I'm also picking up for some of y'all, like y'all family members was stealing your ideas. So like say if you had a sister or a brother or a sibling here, and like say you started a business, and then like a couple of months later you may be on social media and you may see that they started a business too. It's something like that. It was a lot of competition. So say like if you received the inheritance here, you had a passed over loved one, they left you in the will, whatever, and you received an inheritance here. Whoever you are, you could have took that money and you could have flipped it. You could have invested in creating your own business, starting your own business, and you could have had a sibling that was in competition with you. And whatever they did with their portion, they could have tried to start a business as well. But maybe theirs not successful because they were trying to be in competition with you. They wasn't starting a business because that's what they were guided to do. They were just starting a business so that they can be in this secret competition with you. Is this making sense here? I'm also picking that up. If this was an inheritance and you did not receive all of your money, okay, you about to get double for your trouble here. If you have family members that knew that you were supposed to receive something and you did not receive it because they wanted to keep it within them, because they act like you act so bougie, or you don't call them, you don't talk to them, so they didn't think you needed the money, whatever this is here, okay? It's like they're being exposed here. A lot of these family members are being stripped of whatever spiritual gifts that they had. They're being stripped of them. So if they were able to have dreams and interpret it and astral travel, and you know what I'm saying, they can't do that no more. They're dealing with a lot of sorrow, and they do want to apologize to you. But I feel like it's because they see that you have evolved here. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups here, the prophetess energy here. There's a lot of reciprocity here for you, and that you're very stable here. Like, wow, I'm telling you, whoever you are, you've been through so much with just people just hating for no fucking reason, man. I don't know your placements in your chart, but it just seemed like you just had it rough. But you still made it through or something. Yeah, the Tower, the Death card with the wheel. I mean, with the world. When it comes to this group, they cannot compete where they don't compare. And this is why they don't have no creativity. They know this already. That's why they got to watch you to get ideas. These people are in the Nine of Swords here. Anxiety, mentally haunted, insomnia. They got misdirected energy. I'm telling you, they're watching me now. That's why the energy was so scattered, just all over the place. They're having a lot of inner conflict now. Suppressed animosity. They don't like you, but they can't stop watching you type energy. They don't support you or none of that shit, but they want to be in your face or in your energy. Very hostile. But they're going through a tower because this shit is over now. It's over now. You're no longer on this old timeline with these people, with none of these people. They're not in alignment with you. Wow, Spirit. So now we got the particle sons out here. Now these people feel lost. But because of their ego, they're going to stay in this energy. These people don't want to humble themselves. They were too busy trying to humble you. And now God is humbling these people. You ain't got nothing to do with this. Like, they may feel like you're doing something to these people. You're not doing shit to these people. It's like when you're not around, okay, say if you on the platform here and you're not online, or you know what I'm saying? They thinking that their magic is working on you. The whole time you somewhere with your boo eating dinner or having lunch, or you just catering to your day. You're not talking about or thinking about these people. And then when you pop back out, they act so surprised. Like, I don't know, collective. Take what resonate. What's the temperance here? Yeah, the hermit. I'm telling you, you be somewhere at the feet of Jesus here. You be somewhere praying, reading, gaining knowledge here, like seeking wisdom, spiritual enlightenment. It's like you be when you pull back your energy, you be somewhere getting guidance, okay? You could be a mentor, a life coach, a counselor. Yeah, Empress. Wow. Some of y'all have an aunt that feels betrayed here. This was like an aunt that was like unhealthy, an enabler here, a caretaker, unsupportive, emotionally depleted. Yeah, devastated by bad news. They're in the Ten of Swords. They're getting karma. Whoever this Queen of Cups in reverse is. If this is somebody like, say you live in apartments or something like that, and the people in the office was doing weird shit to you, they're being exposed and they're overburdened now. It's like God is putting these people in a position where they got to think twice before they try to come for you or attack you. Yeah, it's something about these people are all unbalanced here, or off balance, misaligned, wishy-washy energy. And they're watching you as you're developing or having a clear plan for yourself here. You're releasing the past, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Anything that's unhealthy, unexpected losses, need to spend, invest, unhealthy materialism. It's like you laying all of that shit to rest. Four of Swords here. It's like whoever these energies are, they were refusing to consider another point of view. They were playing a lot of mind games here. I just feel like people just need to be careful because they don't really know, you know what I'm saying, about people. They just assume, and they assume to be an ass. This could be a whole community here that's going through a tower because things are ending. If you had like I said, somebody in the office that could have been like very controlling or trying to control you or was sending warfare towards you, I feel like all you did was probably just pray about the situation and God, yeah, they were trying to manipulate you. It's like God is dealing with these people, bro. Wow. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah. I feel like whoever you are, Divine Collective, you're very strong here, very stable. All right. You're attacking a lot of problems here, and your wishes are now coming true, whatever these investments are for you. Long-term strategies here, hard work paying off. All right. You're in this leadership position here. All right. Motivating others here. You're a bold leader. And with the Page of Cups here, I feel like you're going with the flow of things here. Yeah, you're someone that's very ethical, or you have a lot of clarity here. You bring a lot of clarity to the masses here. Yeah, you're a master manifester. Wow. So damn, you stepping into your calling here. This is beautiful. After all of that you had to get through, look at you now, the star. You had people trying to sell you out, you know what I'm saying, to the highest bidder and everything. Joseph and his jealous brothers, come let's sell him to the Ishmaelites and not lay our hand on him. After all, he is our brother, our own flesh and blood. His brothers agreed. You had a lot of people that was agreeing to throw you under the bus here. because they didn't want to see you shining. They didn't want you to move forward. They wanted to be that. They wanted to take it from you. They wanted to be seen as the star. Wow. What's the 501s here? Yeah, these people are now heavily burdened here because they did all of this for what? They're what, trying to cause the injustice in your life here. Whoever this King of Cups is that collaborated with other people here, it's like they were jealous of you. This could be a Scorpio brother. I'm getting that this is a Scorpio here with the King of Cups. I'm getting more Scorpio energy. They can have Libra in their chart. Yeah, this is somebody that juggled and they feel defeated. Yeah, Scorpio, Death card. They're going through a tower because of the path that they chose. Yeah, they're stuck now. It's like you had a family member for some of y'all that gathered other family members to come up against you. This could be also a cousin. It's like these family members try to like gang up on you or something like that. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes. Tap the screen, share the live here. It's like these family members were gathering with other family members that already had a problem with you or was already jealous of you. And they linked up with these family members here to lay something to rest for you. They wanted to hold on to your energy, but then they didn't want you. It's something like that. It's like they wanted your energy, but they didn't want you. I don't know. Take what resonates, y'all. It's like they wanted your energy, but they didn't want you. They liked your gifts, but they didn't like you. They like what you can do for them, but they didn't want to do for you. It's something like that. Yeah, the Four of Swords here with the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. I feel like these other family members were influenced by other family members. And it's because they already had some type of issue with you. So they gathered all of these people, did the smear campaign, did this whole thing here. Wow. Yeah. Two of Cups. For some of these people, they could have even linked up with your ex, or you know what I'm saying, people you were dealing with. This is crazy work here. Like these family members is going through it. They were all in your business. You could have even had a godmother you ain't talked to in like 13 years, 14 years, 20 years. You ain't talked to this godmother, and your family member could have tried to get this godmother to reach out to you because you're not talking to your family to see what you got going on. And you didn't even respond to that message either. You like, bitch, I ain't talked to you since my mother died or something like that. It's something going on here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is here. Yeah, these family members or these people are realizing that they cannot compete with your partnerships here. Okay, it's something about a mutual bond or compatibility. All right, friendships together in harmony here. It's something about these people can't compete. Yeah, they're not getting nothing out of trying to compete with you. Yeah, because it's like it's your creativity. You operate out the overflow. It's like people are confused trying to figure out how do you stay in this energy. And I feel like it's because behind the scenes you put in a lot of hard work. Like you ain't got no cameras following you all day when you're trying to make moves. Sometimes you got to move in silent, especially when you got a lot of haters, a lot of people that don't like you. Why are you going to broadcast everything that you're doing or keep posting everything you got going on when you know that people that's haters are watching you? So some of y'all could have learned not to post everything, to hold back. Wow, Spirit. This is a lot, y'all. But here we are. So you're headed towards the promised land. Ace of Grains here. I will give you every place where you set your foot, as I promised Moses. So you're getting the promises. The daughter of Abraham energy here is what I'm getting. You got a lot of blessings coming in. Yeah, the Phoenix rising. You're going through this rebirth. Yup, the Rainbow Bridge could be very significant here. Wow, you had some real dark people coming for y'all, man. You had the devil himself. I'm watching Beauty. What is it called? Beauty in a Mansion, or it's something on Netflix I'm watching. It's something about beauty. Okay. It's really good. But it's so funny. The last episode I watched last night, he was like telling the girl, Kimmy, he was like, why would you be afraid of a demon when I'm a devil? When you talking to the devil himself, why would you be afraid of a demon? I was like, damn. But anywho, we got Lionheart here. Stand fearless in adversity. Whoever you are, you got your angels and your ancestors here. All right. You're someone here to have a lion heart. You stand fearless in adversities here. Yeah, look at this. Dancer of the light. Let your inner light shine. You're being guided to let your inner light shine. Thank you, love. Thank you guys for all the gifts here. I really do appreciate it, okay? I appreciate all the little cute little roses here. Thank you, love. We got more than enough people in here. If you have not helped me with my live girl here, if you can help me out here. We got Watcher of the Peak here. And thanks to the ones that have already assisted, okay? We got Watcher of the Peaks. Overlook your life path from above. So I feel like you're a watcher, whoever you are. You're some type of watcher here. You could be a seer, you know. You see things. Voice of the ancient here. Listen to the voices from ancient times. I feel like you are definitely connected here with your ancestors. You could be someone that people consider the old soul. You may look young, but it's like your soul is old. But you're listening to the... Thank you, love. You're listening to the voices here from the ancient times here. Wow. Yeah, we got Drum of Battle. Awaken your fighting spirit. I feel like these energies have awakened your fighting spirit here. It's like whoever you are, you're a fighter, you're a warrior. Maybe you heard stories when you were a baby, like, you know, maybe when your mother pushed you out, you wasn't breathing and, you know, things of that nature. And it's like, maybe you were born with a hole in your heart. They said you wasn't going to live. It's kind of like you may have those type of stories when you were young. It's like you always was a fighter, or maybe you hear stories where you were in your mother's womb and you were always moving around or kicking her or something like that. Or something like that going on, like you was a busybody, okay? But I feel like you have truly awakened to your fighting spirit because you have this lion heart. You're standing fearless in adversities here. You don't give a fuck about none of that shit or something like that. We got Dancer of the Light, let your inner light shine. And we got the Voice of Thunder, break silence with inner power. You're now breaking your silence here because you're now stepping into your power. The devil can't keep you quiet no more. Wow. Some of y'all realize that your healing will start to take place when you start opening up and talking about your story. Book you a reading. You don't feel safe talking to anybody or getting on the platform. Book you a reading. Go talk to somebody. Go to a counselor. Go to get therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all been through a lot with y'all family here. Friends, foes, whoever. And it's time to heal and allow love back in. It's like it's time to heal through love here. Love covers a multitude of sins here. God is love. So how can you say you of God or you love God, but you so hateful and nasty and you got a mean spirit? You're not connected to source. You know, who the fuck you connected to? The devil. What's going on here? Overlook your life path from above. You're now seeing things from a higher perspective. Yeah, the messenger of love. A bridge of love and wow, resonance here, okay? Confirmation. A messenger of love. I'm a messenger of love here. You are a messenger of love here. And we got, look at this, warrior of courage. Fearfully face your challenges. You're using your wisdom here, collective, moving forward here. That's where we at right now. Using our wisdom. The ability to apply knowledge and insight in a very practical way. Because you got the ego vision. See the future and seize opportunities here. All right? So I'm going to end on that. Because I got to go pee. So that's the message here. Eat the meat, spit out the bones here. I appreciate all you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Yup, look, God will lead the way. They were convinced by the power of miraculous signs and wonders and by the power of God's Spirit. Romans 15:19 here. God will lead the way here. So the divine is leading the way here. Last but not least, with God, all things are possible. If you had faith even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Matthew 17:20. All right. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ashe.